Quick tip before we start, if after watching this video you feel like learning more about what's going on at Evernote right now, I suggest you go watch my recent conversation with Federico. He's the product lead at Evernote and shared a lot of cool information with us. You'll find the link in the description below. Okay, let's go to the computer. If you are an Evernote user, I'm sure you're already engaging with the new user interface. But did you notice the new color scheme? It has a purpose. Let me show you. Do you remember that the share button and the insert menu used to be green? They are now blue, but the new note button is still green. Why is that? Both colors mean action, but green creates something. So that's why we have this green. It will create a new note, and this one will share a note. And I guess maybe tasks were meant to be purple forever. But I like it. It makes them stand out. Did you notice? Did you like it? Please let me know in the comments below. Now, since we are here, let's pretend this note is a little longer, that I have more text here. Did you see what just happened there? The title disappeared. In the past, we would have to scroll the note to see that note's title. There's now what's called a breadcrumb. In other words, a path to that note, including the note title. We used to have only the notebook at the top of the note, but now there is the notebook and also the note's title. And if you are an Evernote Teams user, you see the space, then the note, and then the note title. And talking about small changes that make a big difference, here's another one. Let's say I'm working on this note and I need to check my schedule. In the past, I would have to go to home, take a look at the calendar, and then come back. Well, there's no need for that anymore. As you can see here, there is a new item on the sidebar. And if I click here, ta-dam, full screen calendar. But wait, there's more. Let's go back to that note, because doing this means that I still have to go to the calendar and come back to the note, right? Well, if you pay attention, there's a little eye here. And if I click here, I get this pop-up. I never leave my note. All I have to do is close it to go back to the note. If this video has been helpful thus far, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you like what I do here on the channel, please subscribe. It helps a lot. Okay, let's keep moving. This one is not new. If I click here, I can resize this image, but there's one thing I don't remember ever being possible. If I click here again, do you see this new icon here? I can center the image or align it to the right, or even make it full screen. Again, what can I say? I love it. And what about this here? Press slash to insert an element. Let's try it. Wow. And from here, we can start typing. For example, let's try attachment. You don't even need to write everything. So let's try a different one. Image. What about table? Enter. And here it is. If you watched my conversation with Federico, you already know that the items here are the same ones from the insert menu, but they may add new items in the future. Some of the features I'm showing today are still in beta, so depending on when you're watching this video, you may not have access to one or another. But there are some of them that are so new that even running the latest beta here, I don't have access to them. And this one in particular is pretty interesting because it's something I don't have access to it, and it's something I never use, even on apps where it is available. I'm talking about the collapsible sections, and what you are seeing here is one of Federico's recent tweets, but he told us that it's coming soon. For the next one, I'm going back to the calendar. Then I'll click on this three dots, add a calendar account, and here it is. You can now add Outlook calendars to Evernote. I cannot show you because I don't use Outlook. I use Google Workspace, but it's here. And if you watched my conversation with Federico, you remember that he hinted at a possibility of two-way sync. Let's hope that becomes a reality. In my opinion, this is the best one. We finally have our new button back, new note button back. Before tasks, this is how it worked. If you want to create a new note, just click new note. Then when tasks was introduced, Evernote inserted the tasks option inside the new note button, and we had to click twice to create a note. This is much better. Now we have new note, we have tasks, a new task, and we even have this third one here for attachments, audio, and sketches. I hope they add other features here in the future. For example, maybe let us select and add here a template to create a note from that template. But I'm already very, very happy with this separation, with this new layout. Moving up, there's a new bell here. Well, new on Evernote 10. This was already here before Evernote 10. And for now, all we will see inside the bell are announcements like blog posts. But the idea is to bring all the notifications to this space. And again, this was something that already existed before and was very useful, at least in my opinion. I'm really glad they are bringing this back. So they will gradually add new notifications to this, let's call it notifications center. Okay, this one is an evolution of the note cleanup. If I select a text here now and click here on AI Edit, there are many other options. Summarize, fix typos, help me write, translate, and change tone. John has a great article about this feature. He also included a video demonstrating how it works. You'll find a link in the description below. You should go there, watch it, and read it. And while you're there, you should also subscribe. He has great content about Evernote. Okay, let's try one of them. For example, translate. Many of you watching are from Germany, so let's try this one here. Please let me know if this is correct. From here, I can copy it to use it or regenerate it. Let's use the one we just copied. I'm gonna paste it here. And now I have the text in English and in German. This is so cool. Let's try a different here. Fix that, help me write. Oh, title. Hey, John, here's a good title for one of your next articles. That's it for this one. If it was helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to help even more, please consider joining my Patreon or becoming a YouTube member. Thanks for watching. See you soon.